Hey everybody, I'm Ronan. Welcome to Now Z here. You're absolutely right, this looks nothing like my usual space. Sometimes road trips happen, and sometimes you don't have time to record a whole other video before you head out of town. John, my husband, and I have gone to Kansas City for a family wedding, and so in the theme of appearing in public, at parties, in crowded spaces, I thought I would share some tips that I have used for myself in the past to fight onsets of dysphoria. In this case, specifically, makeup. Now, disclaimers out of the way, obviously I'm not saying this is something that everyone must do. I actually think the whole culture of trying to pass and constantly trying to pass is pretty much bullshit, but dysphoria happens. And on the occasions when I have had particular dysphoria about my face and the way people are perceiving my face, a little bit of contouring and a quick bit of makeup has gone a long way to helping myself. I actually learned these techniques for the purposes of cosplay, but because this is more for everyday type of wear, it goes much quickly, it's much less intricate, and I thought about doing some kind of cool time-lapse video where I'm moving really quickly and doing all the things, but I'm gonna keep it in real time to show you just how fast and easy it is. I'm also gonna explain everything that I have and everything that I'm doing in the process, so don't worry if you are a true makeup beginner, if you've never even touched a mascara before. It's all good. Take a breath, relax. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is for the eyebrows. For the eyebrows, you want an eyeliner pencil that is, well, this is more of a crayon. Eyeliner pencil, eyeliner crayon, that is about the same color as your natural hair color. You also want a mascara that is darker than your hair color, unless your hair is actually naturally black. So the first thing we're going to do for the eyebrows are a big piece and one of the most important ones, since typically cis guys have thicker eyebrows than cis women. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking the eyeliner pencil and I'm just very lightly darkening essentially the eyebrow itself and the skin underneath, very lightly. The other cool thing is you don't have to worry about this being even because it's supposed to look natural, and cis guys aren't expected to wear makeup. Next, we're going to take our mascara. Very light hand with this. If you've never used mascara, again, you might smear it, you might mess it up. Don't worry about it, just use a little tissue paper, well, toilet paper, a little baby oil or makeup remover, wipe it off, try again. Take our mascara, a very, very light touch, and this time we're trying not to even touch the skin underneath. We are just brushing at the hairs of the eyebrows. Listen to those birds. If you can hear the birds, I'm not sure. This is a good microphone. I don't know if it's that good. We'll see. All right. That's the eyebrows. Easy. Next, we're going to contour our eyes. Again, we're going by the standard, the expected of what cis men are supposed to appear like. So cis men, typically their eyes are a little more sunken into their skulls. So what we have here is some eyeshadow. A lot of the time you'll see it come in palettes like this. I'm only going to be using this dark brown here. It's, you know, it's darker than my skin tone and it is not sparkly. Look for the not sparkly kind, or matte, M-A-T-T-E is what you want to look for. And all we're doing here is get a little bit on the applicator and then apply it right up here, sort of where the bridge of your nose starts, and swipe downward toward the outer edge of your eye. Like that. It's gonna look real weird at first, don't worry about it. Because the next thing we're gonna do is just blend it in with our finger. And it's a very subtle difference, but subtle is the name of the game here. Next, kind of the same principle. I've got a little blush here in a tan tone. Once again, we're seeing a theme here. It's slightly darker than my skin tone. And I tried to find one that was not sparkly. It's a little sparkly. Don't repeat my mistakes. But it's really only sparkly under certain light, so I feel I can get away with it. Get a little on the brush. And we're going to be putting this in a few places. We're going to go on the outer edge of the nose. You really have to kind of eyeball this and get a feel for it. Outer edge of the nose. Then underneath the cheekbones, get a little more of that defined cheekbone quality. Feel like Benedict Cumberbatch. Or Sebastian Stan. He's got some cheekbones. Damn. Next we're gonna go underneath the jawline to create some shadow there. And finally, down the sides of the throat to kind of create an Adam's apple look. Just a very subtle Adam's apple look. Kind of sense where the edge of your, is that your esophagus? Your trachea? And just a few brushes along those spots. And then run a little bit of blending. All right, finally, this is the last thing, the lips. Because, again, cis men typically have lips that are not quite as pink. So, a couple things. We've got a concealer stick. This is about the same color as my skin tone. And then a lipstick, a nude lipstick, which is very slightly darker than my skin tone, a little more tan. And we're gonna do two things. First, the concealer. Here's cover the lips. Work it in. It's gonna look really weird. Don't worry about it. It'll get better. Next, the lipstick. Just get it on. And there's that, but now it looks like I'm wearing lipstick. So, I'm gonna grab a piece of toilet paper. You know, if you've got a tissue nearby, whatever. And we blot the lipstick until it looks natural. The dance is very important. So it might seem like I almost took all of it off. I took a great deal of it off, but there's still that little hint of color left, and it's enough. And yeah, I'm ready to go. So hope you enjoyed this. Hope you find it helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Like if you like this video, and give a subscribe to see what's coming up next. I'm Ronan, and Wadsworth came on the road with us, yes. Everybody have a great week, and always be changing.